Toyota and Nissan have been rivals going back many decades. With the reveal of the Nissan Ariya earlier this year and the more recent reveal of the Toyota bZ4X, this rivalry now goes electric. In this video, I'll perform a side-by-side comparison of the exterior, interior, tech, performance and pricing of these two EVs and show you how this rivalry is shaping up. Toyota and Nissan have a rivalry that goes back decades. Both companies are Japanese and produce a wide range of cars ranging from small economy models to luxury ones. When it comes to electric vehicles, Nissan got an early start with the Leaf, while Toyota put its efforts into plug-in hybrids like the Prius. Earlier this year, Nissan introduced the Ariya, built on the Alliance CMF EV platform. With so many manufacturers adding electric cars into their lineup, Toyota has finally felt the pressure and joined them with the reveal of the bZ4X. Both cars are firmly in the compact crossover segment, the hottest selling segment in the current market. The bZ4X's styling closely follows the styling of its gas sibling, the RAV4. It has sharp angular lines with exaggerated fenders. The front fender reaches over and engages the front lights. The front lights are pinched into a slick-looking narrow band. In the back, a continuous light bar forks out as it reaches the ends and wraps around the sides. Instead of an angular look, the Nissan Ariya goes with short, tall proportions, all wrapped up in a smooth skin. The surfaces are designed to cheat the wind and improve aerodynamics. In the front, there are slimmed-down lights just like the Toyota, but the front is dominated by the fake grille. Since EVs don't need the same amount of cooling as combustion engines, Nissan has reimagined the grille as a glass shield with the traditional Japanese kumiko pattern. I think it's a creative way to handle the grille problem. Better than slapping on a piece of body-colored metal like so many other manufacturers have done. A clever detail is the black roof, which makes the car appear lighter. When it comes to dimensions, the cars are within a couple of inches of each other. Since both cars are built on platforms exclusive to EVs, they take advantage of maximizing the interior space. Depending on the configuration, the cargo capacity numbers vary for the two cars. Nissan likes to describe the Ariya's interiors as having a lounge-like feel. Entry-level trims get cloth seatings, whereas higher trims get Nappa leather seats. Toyota hasn't provided much information on seating materials, but it looks like higher trims get leather or some type of vegan leather upholstery. Toyota sticks with the more traditional layout of a standalone instrument cluster and separate infotainment screen. Nissan heads in a more contemporary direction with a large panel containing two 12.3-inch screens, one for the instrument cluster and the other for infotainment. The bZ4X's infotainment screen is engaged with the waterfall-style piece that connects to the center console. The Ariya center console is power-operated and can be moved back and forth for more interior flexibility. In the Ariya, there's also some nice upscale touches like wood trim with haptic buttons and a fold-out tray so you can use a laptop while you're parked to charge. Both cars get features like a panoramic moonroof and a flat floor. One interior feature unique to the Toyota is the yoke-style steering wheel. Toyota notes that the car will use steer-by-wire technology, which removes a direct connection between the steering wheel and the tires. With the yoke steering, Toyota is able to get a full range of wheel turning in a 150-degree motion, thereby allowing the driver to keep their hands on the wheel at all times. There's similar standard tech features like collision avoidance and lane keeping in both. But Nissan goes a little further with its Pro Pilot Assist. This system allows for hands-free driving in certain single-lane highways. It will also perform lane changes and exit highways. To facilitate hands-free driving, there is a driver monitoring system on the steering column. The Ariya also offers a head-up display. Toyota gets its own advanced technologies. It will offer V2L technology that allows you to use the car as a power source for appliances. It will also offer bidirectional charging through which you can use your car to power your home. There's also an optional solar panel which Toyota estimates will generate enough power for about 1,800 kilometers annually. Let's start our look at performance and range with the battery sizes. The Ariya comes in 2 battery sizes, while the bZ4X comes in only 1 size. The larger of the Ariya's batteries is closer to the Toyota's, so we'll focus on that one. In the US, it looks like we'll only get the bigger battery. Both cars come in front-wheel and all-wheel drive. Ariya gets 2 all-wheel drive motors, the more powerful one being marketed as E-Force. It looks like in the US we'll get the front-wheel drive and the E-Force all-wheel drive motors. Compared to the bZ4X, for front-wheel drive, the Ariya gets a slightly more powerful motor. But when compared with all-wheel drive motors, the Ariya has a substantial lead. Consequently, the acceleration times for the Ariya's all-wheel drive versions are quite a bit faster than those of the Toyotas. When it comes to range, things are a little bit trickier. We know the Ariya has a bigger battery, but when you look at the manufacturer's supplied WLTP ranges, the ranges are the same. However, when you look at the range numbers supplied by the manufacturers for the US market, the Ariya goes further, which would make sense. So we may have to wait for more official EPA testing numbers before we can evaluate range. But I would expect that given that the Ariya has a bigger battery, it should go further. The bZ4X was developed in conjunction with Subaru, so it benefits from Subaru's knowledge of all-wheel drive technology, including the X-Drive mode. Nissan mentions that the Ariya's all-wheel drive system was inspired by the Nissan Patrol, so it could have some decent off-road capabilities. However, we haven't actually seen demonstrations of either car's off-roading capabilities, so we'll have to wait to see how they perform. But we do know their peak charging power capabilities. The bZ4X gets a maximum peak charge power of 150 kilowatts, while the Ariya gets a slightly less 130 kilowatts. Nissan has provided the towing capacity for the Ariya, but nothing from Toyota yet on towing. So that brings us to pricing. In the US, Nissan just recently released the pricing for the different trims. No official word from Toyota yet, but media outlets are predicting a starting price of about $40,000. This pricing would make sense given the Ariya's larger battery and more powerful motors. Both cars also qualify for the federal tax credit. The bZ4X is expected to be on the roads in mid-2022, while the Ariya is expected to arrive in fall of 2022. So which one would you buy? The Nissan Ariya or the Toyota bZ4X? Let me know in the comments below. And if you would like me to compare the bZ4X to another car, let me know the name of that EV too. Please give the video a like, share your comments below, and subscribe to the Driver Download.